You know, the grass doesn't always have to look greener on the other side of the fence. You can have a healthy lawn too with just a little know-how. Hi, I'm Davis, and today I'll be sharing some lawn care tips to help your lawn thrive this growing season. So let's get to it. Now, a healthy lawn requires more than just regular mowing. There are actually 6 components with tasks you can tackle throughout the warmer seasons. Let's start with every lawn's enemy, weeds. Look at the overall health of your lawn. If you find large areas of weeds and very little grass, it might be time to hit the reset button and start over in your yard. But it's not as hard as it sounds. Spray the weeds with a non-selective weed killer and wait for them to die. This type of spray will eliminate all plants it comes in contact with, so be careful of what and where you spray. Now, if your lawn is in good shape with only occasional weeds, you'll probably just need a selective herbicide. Spot treat only the areas with weeds. Removal tools are also available to pull weeds by the roots. Once the weeds are eliminated, it's time to improve your soil. Over time, the soil under your lawn begins to degrade in quality. Thatch is dead grass and other debris that prevents water, nutrients, and air from reaching the root system. Remove thatch using a thatching rake or garden rake. Rake vigorously to loosen and pull up the dead debris. Dethatch cool season lawns late August to early October. Warm season grasses are ideally dethatched late spring, early summer. If thatch is more than a ½ inch thick, it's an ideal time to dethatch. Next, aerate your lawn. This reduces soil compaction by poking holes into the ground and removing small plugs of dirt. A core aerator is the best, most efficient option, especially on a larger lawn. For smaller yards, you can use a handheld aerator that you simply push into the ground with your foot. Aerate cool season grasses early spring or early fall. Warm season grass aeration is late spring and early summer. Now that the weeds are under control and the soil is ready, it's time for seeding. Let's talk about the 2 categories of seed: cool season grasses like fescue and bluegrass, and then the warm season grasses like Bermuda and centipede. Choose the grass that best suits your region, and if you aren't sure, Lowe's can help you decide. Lawns that are in good shape can benefit from additional seed over the entire lawn. This is called overseeding. Check the seed packaging to determine which spreader setting to use. Cool season grasses are best overseeded in the fall or spring. Warm season grasses are ideally overseeded in the late spring and midsummer. Bare patches require spot seeding. To do this, loosen the soil with a rake, then spread the seed directly on the soil. Rake it in and tap it down with the end of the rake. The seed needs to thoroughly contact the soil for germination. Then spread straw or mulch on top to insulate the seed. Finally, keep the seeded area consistently moist for a couple of weeks until you see new growth. Now that you have a strategy for getting the grass to grow, you'll need to keep it well fed. Start by measuring your lawn square footage to determine how much fertilizer you'll need. To apply fertilizer, use a spreader. Check the bag for the correct spreader setting. Adding too much can damage the lawn you've worked so hard to maintain, while too little won't have the effect you want. Also, apply evenly without overlapping passes. Consider weed and feed as a way to both fertilize and weed your lawn in one step. Note that you won't want to use this type of product if you're trying to get new grass to grow. Herbicide and weed and feed prevents germination. A product for starting lawns and sowing grass is called Lawn Starter Fertilizer, and it's perfectly suited for new grass. Cool season grasses benefit from fertilizing in spring. Warm season grasses are best fed in summer. Check out Lowe's.com to determine how often you should fertilize. Lowe's also offers fertilizer subscriptions to have your supplies delivered to you when you need it. Okay, now it's time to mow. Now, most people are familiar with mowing, but there are some things to consider. Only mow when the lawn is dry to avoid grass clippings that clump, get messy, and clog up the mower. Also, the type of grass you have will determine how high to cut, with cool season grasses left taller and warm season grasses cut shorter. A general rule is to only remove 1/3 of the grass blade length. Keep those mower blades sharp for a clean cut and disease-resistant grass. For cool season grasses, mow less frequently during the hotter months. Alter your mowing pattern so the grass won't lean in just one direction. Alternating directions can help give your yard the pro ballpark look with a crisscross pattern. Finally, the all-important element of water. How much should you water and when? It depends on your region, but most lawns need about an inch of water per week. A simple rain gauge can help you monitor rainfall. Thoroughly watering in the morning will help avoid water loss to evaporation while getting water to the roots. Also, this allows for the soil to adequately dry between watering sessions. A timer makes this process easy and more efficient. So that's it. With some basic knowledge and a little effort, your grass will be green, amazing, and barefoot ready. For more healthy lawn care tips and products, visit Lowes.com.